Good evening, YouTube. Hardball Crazy come back with the video. Uh, First of all, I hope everybody had a happy and healthy New Year's. Everybody had fun and stayed safe. And can't believe it's 2023 already. But here we are. But I just got exciting mail day a couple days ago. I completed a little side project, little side PC. Nothing major, but bit on the rarity and expensive side, or at least not cheap side. I won't say expensive too much. So I completed my Harvey Kuenn rookie rookie card collection. There's 5 cards here I'm going to showcase. First of all, this is Harvey Kuenn right here. A little pet peeve of mine. People who are unfamiliar with Mr. Kuenn often mispronounces his name as Kuenn or something similar, but it is, come on, focus a little bit. It is Harvey Kuenn. That's how it's pronounced. He was a All-American at the University of Wisconsin, where the Tigers signed out of in 1953. He was Rookie of the Year, led the league in hitting uh, and in hits, I believe, and was an All-Stars Rookie Year, 1953. And he was an All-Star each year from 53 through 1960, all but one with the Detroit Tigers. More on that in a little bit. He During his tenure with the Tigers, he led the league in hitting hits like 4 times, doubles twice, and was a batting title in 59 with a 353 batting average with the Detroit Tigers. At the end of the 1953 season, he was traded to the Cleveland Indians for Rocky Colavito. Indians GM Frank Lane, or is known to be called Trader Lane because of his proficiency to trades, traded the home run champ Rocky Colavito with 42 home runs to the Tigers for Harvey Kuenn, the batting champion. And Lane at the time said the quote of, I just traded hamburger for steak. Well, didn't quite work out that way. Kuenn only spent 1 year with Cleveland. He had an all-star season, but not quite statistically as good as he was in Detroit. He was traded to San Francisco after 1 year. Calavito played a few more years in Detroit than like 3 or 4 years. Then he went back to Cleveland and Kansas City. It kind of bounced around from there. But Calavito had a little bit longer career in Detroit than Kuenn did in Cleveland. And to the Indians fans at the time, call them the Indians because that's what they're doing at the time, the trading of Calavito, a fan favorite, was sort of like beginning of the end to the heyday of the great Indians teams of the 40s and the 50s. And the Indians didn't win anything until the 97 when they went to the mid 90s when they went to the playoffs. Yet still has not won a World Series. So some Indians fans call it as a curse of Rocky Colavito when they traded him away for Harvey Kuenn. This is Harvey Kuenn's rookie card, 54 tops. Probably one of my favorite sets of the 50s. Love the design of it. Simple but great. And it's 54 Bowman rookie card. One other thing on Harvey Kuenn, modern day collectors would two other things. Post playing days became the manager of the Milwaukee Brewers in 1981. Harvey's Wallbangers, and 82, with the pennant winning team in 82. Harvey's Wallbangers, the slugging lineup of Robin Yount, Paul Molitor, Ted Simmons, Ben Ogilvy, Gorman Thomas, Cecil Cooper. Went to the World Series but lost to the St. Louis Cardinals. Harvey's Wallbangers. Here's his 53 Glendale Tigers. It's a super tough regional set from the 50s. Love this image. Love this card. These are very tough to find in any decent condition, and having a 1.5 is a great condition for this set. These were packaged in hot dogs in the Detroit area. I just love this image of this card. It's just a great looking set. Those 50s food cards are amazing cards. One other, if most baseball fans probably know of Harvey Kuenn, not so much for what he did as a hitter, so much what the opposing pitcher did to him. He was the last out of Sandy Koufax's Perfect Game in '65. You probably all know the play-by-play call of Vin Scully. It's 2-2 counting on Harvey Kuenn. And so that's what Harvey. This is who this is. He had it towards his career. A year or so ago, I picked up this card of him, Red Heart. This is my only Red Heart. This little PC of him gives me opportunity to pick up a couple food issues to go after. This is my Harvey Kuenn, only a Red Heart. Obviously, dog food from '54. And last week, I picked up the '54 Wilson Franks at a good price. Probably got a good price because it's a BVG, and people kind of are sometimes are snobs compared to a specific grader. I'm not. If it's one of the reputable ones, it's all I care for. And if it's look by the card before the grade and before the grader, and that's what he should be done. I'm not a snob to one specific company because I don't think they're pretty much all the same. I don't think, to be honest, as a company, one is not any better than the other. Yes, there's one that has a bigger market share, but to be honest, that's a perception that they're better. They are not better. Anyways, enough of that. This is Harvey Kuenn's '54 Wilson Franks. This is my first Wilson Franks, and I'm proud to own it. These cards can be a little expensive, a little miscut, but that's okay. It's a beautiful example of this card. Great color, great eye appeal at a BVG2. There you go. Thank you for watching. Y'all have a good night.